Okay, it says we're live. Camera's all wonky. Why is the camera wonky? Okay, there we go. Okay. QnA Livestream. Yeah, I really need to get. It's like, that bitch sounds just like me.
What? One watching. I wonder if that's me.
Hey, everybody. As per tradition, I'm trying to work out the finer details of getting set up here. Hey, Zenta. And also, per tradition, Randy is moderating for me. He is Randy Vaughn here in the room. And hey Jim, I started the poll today, actually. Hey Heaven. And so far it is like neck to neck for the 6 to 8 slot and the 8 to 10 p.m. slot. And it is just now 8:04 in the evening in my time zone. Oh, wow. Ingrid, you are a night owl. Yes, watching. How do you guys say it? I'm watching. Yeah, you're totally allowed to say first if you're the first one in here. Yeah, it is. And our schedule is completely open this evening. We've been coiling coils so much. Hey, Don. And so, let me get a sip of this. What's up, Randy? You're just sitting over there? Yeah. Poor Randy is horribly overworked. Everyone should go subscribe to him and become a patron on his page. I have to work harder? Yeah, so you have to work harder. Hey, Don. We're doing a live stream Q&A. I do actually have one piece of mail to open today. All right, Don. Yeah, we haven't gotten to cutting yet. I'll be doing all my cutting and stuff tomorrow. Wait, this isn't... I have no idea. Never mind, we don't have any mail. I opened it like 2 days ago. Last time we live streamed. What? Or I lost it? Maybe. I don't know where anything is. I'm not even going to show clever editing. My craft room isn't actually clean. I just have it all hidden out of frame. Did you find it?
I don't know. I'm looking for
it. Okay. So, does anybody... Ooh, yeah. I'd love to help you out, Dawn. What's up? Oh, thank you, Jim. Oh, the question is... Ew, Sam?
Gross.
Oh, Randy just got sneezed coughed on by the dog. I am drinking coffee with caramel macchiato creamer and whipped cream on top because I'm exhausted and I just like coffee. Any excuse to drink another cup of coffee. What would you like help with, Dawn? You say, I'm stuck. How can I help you? La, 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 la.
Okay, I don't know what.
Sent you the pic the other day of the half glass bead. Oh no, I haven't checked any of my messages. Do what?
I can't find any of them out.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. Did you find it? Randy found it. It was hidden in a drawer. Hey, Brazil.
Because you put all those receipts in between.
Oh yeah, we need to file those. To everybody, yeah, if you could send it again, Dawn, that would be awesome. Because I honestly, we added 60 new friends on Facebook today. And it totally, Facebook Messenger is like, you're not connected to this person on Messenger. And I'm like, well, that's very nice, but can you stop telling me that? Randy, do you think you could check my Facebook? Check it on the Facebook.
No.
Go poke yourself. Go poke yourself. So we did have mail. We found it. I'm not going to show people's addresses. This one is from my friend Pamela, who had been very patiently asking me to please go check my mailbox. And not even kidding, guys, I have the cell phone clipped to the top of the laptop. And I was trying to get to the cell phone screen with the mouse of the laptop, being like, I can't click on... First world problems. It is 8:08 p.m. right now, which I guess in military time is What is military time? Is that like 20 o'clock? Please be patient with me, guys. It's 2007. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look at... My friend Pam sent me a thing. That's beautiful. Look at the colors on that. Like, it's very monochromatic, but it's just beautiful. Okay, I've had a beer. What is the Facebook page? Struggles Real Dawn. It is Back to Earth Creation at... No. We're just Back to Earth Creations. Oh, Lord, this is a mess. Whatever my Facebook page... Ew! Look at that! Randy. Oh, he's busy. Look at it! Oh, my... I gotta take it out of the bag. What is it? There's a letter. I'm so bad. I should open the letters before I just get all the gifts out.
What'd you get?
It's stuff, guys. Sorry, I'm exhausted plus hyper. So, yeah, thank you,
This
Randy.
is not gonna end poorly.
Yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. It's all galaxy looking, y'all. Hey, Pamela. I used to live in Texas, actually, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm gonna put this on my body. And then I'm gonna read the letter. La, 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 la. Oh no, if your screen freezes, or if it's like lagging or anything like that, just try refreshing the page. Hopefully that'll work for you. Oh my gosh, it's a perfect length and everything. Yvonne, my name is Pamela Little. I have been following your videos. I have learned a lot. I'm sending you this as a gift. I hope you will enjoy this. Next, I'm going to try working with clay. I have learned to paint dragon eyes. The people here love them, so I'm doing more. I'm going to keep doing them more and more. My cousin and I are opening up our own business, Sisters Enchanting Crafts. Thanks for everything, Pamela. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Pamela. Oh, okay. That's an excellent tip. The tip is to reduce the quality of the stream. Hush, puppies. And then more mail from Victoria Terry. How do I get it open? No, I don't need scissors. Hey, I got a picture from Dawn, but I don't think I can leave this page to look at it. Yeah, on the Facebook. Ooh, that's cool. Sorry, he has my stream up. Yeah, there probably are birds hollering. We have all the windows and stuff open. And the neighbors are outside talking as they do. I got a gift in the mail, you guys. I'm going to open the letter first on this one. Ooh, oh gosh, that's beautiful. Okay, so I see the picture, Dawn. What was your question? Have straightening leather cord. I can never get it to the point to make jewelry. Thanks. You got your first shipment of pear? My birds are hollering too. Wow. Oh. It says, I hope this package finds you in good health and spirits. As I was watching the video of when Randy took you on a therapeutic shopping spree, I felt you could use a trinket to help lift your spirits. Free ones are always the best. My favorite price. It isn't much, but I do hope you like it. Have a wonderful day and blessed be. Victoria. P.S. I confess, I did not make the chain. My chain making skills leave a lot to be desired. Well, we all have our spots to work on, but I'm going to open it, you guys. I'm going to let you guys see it before I do. Oh, I can't look. Is it cool? What is it? What is it? Do you see? Randy's making a face. What is it? Oh, it's covered in fuzz. Okay. Oh, my gosh.
I should let them see first.
Oh, sorry. I'm greedy. Y'all know that by now. It's like me first. Oh, that's beautiful. The chain was a perfect combination. Look, check that out, y'all. Wow. I'm going to put it on my gardening hat. Or wear it in my hair. La, 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 la. Because you can totally put necklaces in your hair.
Do you have a video on chain making?
The question is, do I have a video on chain making? I have some videos up of different chainmail methods. But I feel like just all decked out. I have some videos up of how to do some chainmail necklaces and stuff. Well, bracelets, but those same methods can be used for. Hey Randy, you might want to moderate a bit.
I haven't seen. Ah.
Okay.
I guess I'm on a bit of a lag.
Oh, okay. Brain fart. Thanks, Elizabeth. It's my blah blah blah. Hey, Andrea. It's so good to see you. My henna faded. Sad. Tell him to get another hoe for you or not that way. Oh, I was like, Randy doesn't need it. Like, my garden hoe's fine. I do, but I don't have any tutorials specifically up. Thank you. I needed that to kind of refocus me. But a lot of the tutorials that I have up can be used for making your own chains, but I can definitely do some that are about how to make your own chains and stuff. Even from just like the very basic cutting up mechanized chain to the more complex weaving it link by link. So, any other questions, Randy?
Well, Dawn wanted to know where she should go from here.
What was your question, Dawn? Oh, go from there?
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. Like, it looks...
I was thinking something of a ribbon.
Yeah, okay. I think it's beautiful exactly how it is. But yeah, you could totally thread it up on a ribbon or just continue that chain motif, the repeated. So, I'm so excited, you guys. This is our first, like, evening live stream. It's neck to neck what time we're going to be doing, like, the very late night, like, live streams at. I can actually pull that up. Call my boyfriend's dad runs the marketing days in Borno, Texas every month. We would love to have you. Ooh, Pamela, that sounds great. Hey, Don.
Texas is a bit far.
Yeah, Texas is like, it's like a 12-hour trip to get. Is it 12 hours to get to Dallas from here? Or just like 8, 9? Okay. Yeah,
Well,
if there's
yeah,
no traffic.
Do you ever make things with soda tabs?
The question is, do I ever make things with soda tabs? And I haven't as much, but I think I'd like to. Like, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, sure. Send me a picture of the ribbon, Dawn. Brooke asks, I was wondering if I signed up for the $10 patron to get the tools and stuff each month, would it be possible to pick certain things, like maybe a gel antique or something? Honestly, if you want, like, gel antique or something like that, you could probably just go straight to, like, Tandy Leather and get a bottle of it, because I don't think I'd be able to get you too much more of a discount on that, but I can totally include a bunch of different varieties of leather, for you to use a gel antique on, as well as possibly some different hardware and things. You can request beads, I mean, just all sorts of stuff. So, but I haven't really considered, I bet if I bought, like, in bulk from Tandy, I might be able to like, work something out. But yeah, you can request stuff. So, but keep in mind that to a lot of folks, it takes, like, almost $5 to ship stuff.
That
So,
ribbon might be a bit big.
that is pretty big ribbon. Maybe if she rolled it. Dawn, what if you rolled the ribbon? The question is, I made a pop tab bracelet and it's scratchy. Maybe take a metal file, because on that spot where you pull the pop tabs off, it's going to have that, like, little broken spot in the back. So you could go through and maybe use the nylon jaw pliers or nylon hammer, to kind of, like bonk it down. Zenta asks, how do you keep your hands from hurting? Have Randy make me a nice hot cup of coffee. And then I sit here and I hold it like this until it's room temperature and I drink it. So is basically like my go-to method because it's usually right in those parts. Like after I sit still for a while, I'll bring it up towards the microphone and squeeze my hands so y'all can hear all the pops and snapping and crackling that happens. Dawn says beer. That's how I stop my hands from hurting. Yeah. Oh, that is... I don't know what I do without a Randy, honestly. And that's... If my hands do get really sore, I'll take... I'll do some dishes. Nice hot water in the sink. It's the only way to get me to do dishes. Like, I'm not even kidding. And then I also take, every night before bed, I take a really hot, deep bath. We have an old, like, Victorian porcelain clawfoot tub in the upstairs bathroom. And I just fill it to the top with, or as far as I can get it. I displace quite a bit of water nowadays. So, and with, like, a ton of Epsom salt. And I just soak in that. Now, with carpal tunnel, what I do... I don't have any over here with me, is I actually practice poi, which, there's a whole bag of them right there, if you want to grab me one.
No, it's too far.
Okay, I'll get it. Are you for serious?
You're stupid.
What?
No, damn it.
Oh, thank you. Randy's such a troll, he's like, it's too far. Thank you, love. Now this is a thigh high, because I like the stripes and I like that it didn't have heels, with a youth tennis ball. And these are what I use for like the practice classes where I teach. And I've used braces if it's very bad, but you can use a heavier poi. Like I actually like adding veils to them because it adds a lot of resistance and it builds up those muscles, but that it stretches and tones all of those muscles in your forearms, and then you can like, I don't know, I work with 2 of them usually, and like just spin and enjoy myself, and it's really nice. It's also excellent for getting some nice shoulder stretches, a little bit like nunchucks. Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a big part of what got me into flow arts and really sticking with it is poi is P-O-I. Poi bowls. And a little joke with some of the flow artists is like, poi, it's not a tuber. Because in Hawaii, poi is a dish made from tuber. Never mind. I think it's funny. What's up? Randy's just over there making... Oh, balls. Okay, I thought you said bowls. And I was like, what's that for? I actually have some nunchucks. Do you want me to go get them? What about the flowers? Do you remember those? Which flowers? I'm sorry. I'm so, like... Yeah, taro, which is basically elephant ears, for those of y'all who have never eaten poi. And it is...
So you eat elephant earwax?
No, not the elephant earwax, Randy. No, those big plants that you hate that I try to grow and always fail. Mm-hmm. Well, they have a variety that is less leafy and more tuber, but it grows really well in like sandy, low nutrient soils. So I am working on the bralette, you guys. I am like this close, but stuff has kept coming up every day that I still have not shot the last bit of video. All I need to do is get the stinking eyelet set. That's it. But it's taken me 2 days, and like I'm like 3 months behind in some of our custom work, and I'm trying so hard to like by Friday be caught up on the custom work. Now I don't know if that's gonna happen because I'm really bad at things. So like time management, you know, because I'm like, let's go for a walk. Ooh, Dawn sent me another picture. Yeah, I'm on the Patreon right now looking at the poll. This was from a while ago.
Incorporate the flowers in the necklace?
I don't know. Are you wanting to incorporate those flowers into the necklace, Dawn? Kimberly Moore says, my husband is looking for a tutorial on cutting leather using a pattern. Know of any good ones or have plans on making one? In the bralette tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own. And then I am still working on the... Ooh, yeah, as a necklace. I don't know, Dawn, that's going to be really pretty. Let me refresh this page. I'm going to be coming out with another corset tutorial showing how to make a leather corset from a cloth corset pattern, if that makes sense. Oh no! Crafty Mum says, I'm trying to get out of my funk, lost all motivation for my polymer clay, but I really want to get into chainmail. Okay, I can dig it. I wish I had some of the pieces here with... I do. I'll be right back. I want to show you some different things that you can do. Actually, I love it. I found the exact pendant that I was thinking of. This is a Moku Magane. I don't have any cacti. They're the one thing that, like, I've never been able to successfully grow. Now, granted, last time I tried growing a cactus was, like, 8 years ago? 9 years ago, Randy, was it? That last time I tried growing a cactus? So I might be better at it now, but I don't have any in my house currently. That they poke me. But this is a Moku Magane polymer clay pendant that I set in chainmail. So it definitely opens up some different options. This is that half Persian 3-in-1. And then I still filled in the back with that 2-part epoxy. So, ooh. If you go to the Tennessee Renaissance Festival, Izzy, please stop by Eridani Studios and just hang out with them for a bit. They're some of my favorite people in this whole wide world. I think Sarah and Laura are usually there. Typically.
Mike is usually there.
Yeah, but he's not set up by the elf ears. He's overselling his artwork. But they're who we get our elf ears from. And they're really awesome people. They're fun to hang out with. Ooh. Victoria, that'd be fantastic. Victoria says, if you want to learn how to make patterns from scratch and from body measurements, let me know. I can send you directions. Hello from France. I've learned how to say a lot of different things in like hello and thank you in like a couple of different languages, but I can only like type them. I started writing. Oh, wow. Hey, Bryce. Bryce says, you're the reason I started wire weaving and I'll be leather working soon. Thank you. I'm really glad to have lured you deeper down the rabbit hole of craftiness. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Okay, the question is how to straighten leather cord for jewelry making. Let me see. I have some over here. So this is some leather cord, and you can see it kind of springs a bit, and it gets worse the closer, deeper into the spool it gets. And usually if you just cut off however much you want and then clip it at the top to something, and then maybe put a heavy clip down on the bottom and just let it hang for a few days, that'll take all the curve right out of it. So a lot of it though is just you just need to let it relax for a bit. So it's not something that functions well directly off of the spool. Ooh.
That would be a better.
That would be really cool. Leather would be great. Yeah, put no weight on it, Tiffany. That would work.
Someone asked, I need to straighten the closure on the messenger bag. And I was thinking about a really large snap, like ones for leather.
Mm-hmm.
Are snaps difficult to put on, and what do I need?
The question is about installing snaps on leather, and I actually have some right here. Well, thanks, Bryce. That'd be so cool. Well, I don't know if I have the complete stuff to one of them, but they come. I get mine, like most things, from Tandy Leather, And they have some that are different from this, but this is a great starting point. And there's a little tool that you use. I'll put a video together, but it might be a couple of weeks from now because I need to fix my shoes. That sounds strange, but the Velcro gave out on them, so I'm gonna be installing snaps. Ouch! Where are you, thingy? Why can't I ever find anything, Randy? Why do I live like this? Why do you even like hanging out with me? Gosh. Oh no. Ah, found it. Okay.
What are you looking for?
My snap kit stuff. There used to be directions that went along with it, and I lost them. I actually caught you live. Hey, Melissa, how's it going? Crap, what'd I do with the snaps? Okay, there they are. So, the snap has these different... Thank you, Tiffany. You guys are too nice to me. Do you see what Amy said?
I do.
I agree with you 100%, Amy, about Randy. So you would take it and just sit it there in the little snappity doodah. And then you would put it through the leather, and then you put this other piece on it, and then you put this like right there, and then you hammer the crap out of it, and it like smooshes it down. And then there's another side that you do on the other side of the leather. Kimberly, these are very technical terms. Like, I had to go to college for this crap. Like, I just make this crap up. Y'all knew that. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Whatever packs of snaps that you buy will have little sets of directions in there if you get it from Tandy Leather. Hey, Izzy. So, and you can also always ask your Tandy Leather associate because they, thank you so much, Dawn. But if you like go to a Tandy Leather in person, they'll usually have these tools and like kind of show you in there because they're very motivated to get you to buy the product. Aw, thank you. Well, thank you, Diane. It's a whole lot of coffee and snuggle breaks. Put those anywhere I can actually find them next time, baby. Hey, Randy, can I have some paper towels? A certain dog drank out of my coffee cup from like yesterday. And now there's ants everywhere again. Huh? Touch other fabric. The question is it possible to attach other fabric to leather material? Ooh, thank you. Oh, and I had some right here too. I'll take one of those too. Honey, thank you. Whenever I'm attaching different fabrics to leather, I use Fabric Fusion. You can get this at Walmart. And Victoria, you can send the pattern directions either to me on Facebook. I'm Back to Earth Creations on Facebook, or you can send them to me in an email. And then whenever I do attach like a lining or something, I usually try to go through and do like a stitched edging to keep stuff from peeling apart. Let's see, what's in? Right on. The question is, by Brooke, hey Brooke, what leather would be the best to use for making a corset, and how big of a piece of leather would it take to make one corset? Typically you'll want at least a double shoulder, which is like about an arm span of leather, and I'm 5'4". The thicker the saddle tanned leather you can get, the better. And that's if you're making a corset like in the tutorial that I have up here on YouTube. But it's like, you can also make, a lot of folks use just regular like lambskin or garment leather or different things like that, and then use regular boning, and then you would just follow a regular fabric corset tutorial. Yeah, I broke my regular necklace, but this one came in the mail today. Isn't it pretty, you guys? It's so pretty. It's sparkly, and they did a fantastic job. Pamela did a fantastic job wrapping it. Hi. Hello.
Can the other snap hold a 2-pound battery that powers their cosplay?
The question is, will a leather snap hold a 2-pound battery that's powering their cosplay? At that point, I would go with something that's more along the line of a buckle, or they have some. It's like a seatbelt snap a little bit. There are other attachment options there on the market, but you could always go with, at least you do 2 snaps. Hey, supersized. If you can do me a favor as well and pass my page on, I would appreciate it. Yeah, Dawn. Could you send in a Facebook message the link to your Facebook page or whatever page you'd like us to promote, and Randy will type it in here? Hey, Angela.
Someone asked, how can I send you pattern directions?
Oh, I answered that one already.
Okay. What is a good way to show you pictures of the dragon house I've done?
If you guys want to share pictures of your creations, the best way to go about it is to either post it onto my wall on Facebook, where Back to Earth Creations, they're on Facebook. Oh no, you be careful if you're watching us and driving. Please be careful, Angela. Ooh. Jim, that's a really good idea. Jim commented that instead of a snap, you could use a toggle or a loop and button. You know, something where the weight of the battery would kind of hold itself into place.
Have you ever tried inks on your eyes or pendants?
Not gonna lie, at first I thought they were talking about like my eyeballs. And I was like, oh, I don't recommend putting inks in my eyeballs. I haven't tried using any inks. I've used like ink stamping on some of my leather working. Right on. And man, I lost my train of thought hard just now.
Inks on leather.
Yeah, but I haven't, like, I don't know if it would mix well with the acrylics, but you can use it very successfully. I've seen folks use alcohol-based inks in polymer clay to get some really cool effects. Next question.
I think I've asked this before, but I'm trying to sell some chainmail jewelry. I have a Facebook store already. What other websites would you recommend?
Okay, the question is, a person is selling their chainmail jewelry and they have a Facebook store. What other websites are there? Etsy is usually the first thing that comes to mind.
I don't know if you read what I read.
Oh, what'd you read?
Kids have their lighters, I have my wine. Let's do this.
That's hilarious. You know you should be giving your kids matches instead of lighters. Don't do that. But, oh gosh, what was I saying again? Ooh, be patient with me, guys. What were we talking?
I think selling stuff on different
Yeah, Etsy is the first thing that usually comes to mind. But like there's also Artfire that a lot of people have success on. There's always eBay. I personally though was hey Cassandra in Australia. Uh-oh. Gosh, I gotta focus. Hello plant, what was I talking about? Yeah, thank you. There is eBay. I went ahead and just made my own website through Weebly, and then there's also Squarespace. Honestly, whatever you choose, I recommend just being patient and persistent and like consistent. Like that's so, you know, you might not see results in the first week, maybe even in the first couple of months, but if you keep doing it, it will start picking up more. Okay, what's up? Any more questions?
Have you thought of putting scope crosshairs on your eyes?
No, but that's a really interesting idea. The question is, have I thought about putting scope crosshairs on my eyes, and I haven't, but that's a seriously cute idea. Brooke asks, I'm making a costume for a haunted house, and the corset needs to look like it's sewn together. Okay, like Leatherface style. Would that mess with the shape, do you think? What I would do, because I've done this on a bracer before, is I actually made the whole piece just regular out of like one piece, and then I went through and I kind of marked where the stitching was going to be, and then I added in decorative like Frankenstein stitching kind of over it, and that didn't mess with the shaping or anything at all. I made sure to put the holes kind of far enough apart that it wasn't going to like compromise the structural integrity, and since it's not like two separate pieces pulling on each other, it wasn't like actual any stress point. It was purely decorative stitching.
Okay, next question. What information can you give me to help you promote Etsy store?
I think the question is about how to best promote your Etsy store. And that's find which social media sites you work best on. Some people work better on Twitter. I personally do better through Instagram and Facebook. And DeviantArt is one that we're doing pretty good. Like, we're almost up to 1 million page views on DeviantArt. And it's a really great forum, I think, for me. But it's like, find what works for you, and then just consistently kind of promote and just follow the example of other people that you admire. And, you know, kind of not necessarily do exactly what they do, but maybe take pages out of the books of other artisans and be like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. I think I want to try that. Because anything that you have a natural enthusiasm for is going to do so much better than something that you're like, well, the cats on the internet said this would work, so I guess I'll do it. You know, it's like, if you have more enthusiasm, even if it's not the most efficient route, you're going to be happier kind of doing it. Like, does that make sense? Like, because sometimes it's not just about the end result, it's about you feeling good about your end result and it making you happy. Because, I mean, if doing this doesn't make you happy, what's the point? You know? Okay. Next question.
Can you double stain leather? I think possible.
The question is, can you double stain leather? Some dyes don't layer as well over others. I've found if you start with an alcohol base and then layer over it with one of the more waxy, like if you start with Fibings and then move into the EcoFlow, you'll have a better results than if you start with the EcoFlow that has a little bit of a waxier red finish. It can actually repel some of the other stains a little bit more. So, as in all things, experiment on some scrap leather first and then do your masterpiece. But yeah, I think there's certainly nothing wrong with it. Also, experiment with letting the first coat dry fully, because it's the same concept of as you take a very dry sponge and put some drops of water in it, they'll kind of like run off, as opposed to if you take a damp sponge and you put some drops of water in it, they'll soak right in, because that surface tension of the water, like, it'll pull more of itself in. And so experiment a bit and see which effect you like better than the other. So, next question.
How old are you?
The question is, how old am I? And 7? 8? 28? I'm 28. Yeah, I'm 28. Sorry, Randy was over here, like, flipping gang signs at me.
I was holding up fingers.
Could you share the link to my Facebook, honey?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you make a tutorial about ways to include claps in the making of a bracelet? Clasps, I guess.
Clasps. Oh, the question is, can I do a tutorial on how to make leather bracelets that incorporate clasps? And yeah, I'll totally do that. Just be patient with me, because it's like, I don't know if y'all, like, this is how I keep track of what tutorials I'm going to be doing. And so I'm, like, scheduled up until, like, what day is it? I don't know. I try so hard, you guys. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing. The founder says, I'm 58 and your memory is as bad as mine. But it's charming, right? It's definitely endearing. But like, Randy got us some ginkgo biloba and ginseng herbal, like, pills to help us with our memories. And we forgot to take them. And he forgets, like, what's that, Randy?
I found Ray.
He remembered to take them, but he can't remember where he put the bottles. So it's just, everything's an adventure. It's like, where am I? I don't know. It's like you get lax with it. Just roll with it. Roll with the punches. What is the best place to get the materials in bulk to do your chainmail? Honestly, the Ring Lord is pretty awesome. Here lately, like, I love it when y'all order rings from us, but I am not that great about getting it sent out the next day. Mostly because we're still, in years past, we've only sold maybe 10 sales, like, total of rings. And then in the past, like, week alone, we've made 15 sales of rings. And it's like, so we're out of rings again, and we just coiled and cut, like, a week ago. So it's like we're having to coil and cut again. And so, whereas the Ring Lord is way more professional and on top of it. So, as long as y'all are, like, patient with me, I love you ordering rings from me, but we have a very limited, I know, I'm so sorry, Tiffany, because I've actually had a couple of y'all have sent me messages and been like, well, I ordered rings, and I'm really, like, excited to start weaving chainmail. Where's my rings? And I'm like, oh, so sorry. Oh, Jim. There's man talk going on up in here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, from Jim. Or James Witt. What are more of the comments? Brooke had another question. I haven't looked too much into leather yet, but another follow-up question. You said a double shoulder of leather for one corset. How much does that average for cost? Honestly, it costs me about $100 to make a corset. That's for the leather, that's for the clasps, that's for all the dye, for all the eyelets, everything. But that's because I'll get an entire side of leather and make like 5 corsets out of it. So it can, like, going into it, I would expect to pay about $250 to get everything that you're going to need to make your corset, and that's from completely scratch. You'll still have some leather left over. You'll have tools that you'll never have to buy again. And you'll have a lot of hardware left over. But, like, I'd go to the store with about $300. So, and that's just being very realistic. Sometimes there'll be very good sales and you won't have to spend that much. But, leather was a huge investment trying to get into. Crafty Mum, TheRinglord.com is actually based in Canada. They're like Saskatoon. I don't think I pronounced it right, but and
Next question?
Yes.
Have you ever tried wood burning?
The question is, have you ever tried wood burning? And yes, I have. I love it. It's my favorite winter pastime. You can't see, but the whole top of this bookcase right here is wood burnt, but it's not a real wood bookcase, so it smelled like burning plastic the whole time. But we just kept the windows open. And then I do have a couple of little pieces over here. Like, I actually use these for blocking because the latches went crappy. But I like doing, it's not any of my finer work. Like, it was a box I was going to sell for like $5. But, I love doing wood burnt Celtic knotwork. And I think that actually helped me get into doing, ooh, goodness. It got me into, whenever I started doing the Celtic knotwork on leather, I'm like, this is so much faster. I don't have to worry about my iron reheating. I don't have to worry about burning myself. You know, and it was just as meticulous. Make sure you clean the leaves. They do get dusty. Oh yeah, the plants. Actually, I'm going to be doing a video here soon about all of my plants need taken outside and just hosed off. Like, because there can be mineral deposits from the water that I water them with. So, like, you kind of just need to, like, flush it out with some good rainwater. So I'm going to take them all and just hold them under my pond, which is nice, like, scummy algae water right now. Oh, it's an adventure. I just kind of climb through everything to close it. So, Fortunately, the rain doesn't come in a whole lot, so unless it's storming real bad, we don't have to close that window. So, next question.
If your chickens aren't already in, it's getting dark.
They put themselves to coop. The question is if my chickens aren't already inside. Actually, they were broody and I closed the door on them to keep them out of the coop. I don't know how you knew that, but I totally needed reminded of that. Hey, Randy.
Oh,
actually, I'll take the phone with me because this time of night is like straight up magical, you guys. Let me drink a bunch more coffee. Okay, let's go. We're going. We're going to the outside. Ah! Randy, make sure nobody comes in and it's like bad. Okay, please pardon my messy house. Like, just don't look. Like, it's a disaster. Eee, this is so exciting. But yeah, no, Poppy and, I hate slamming that thing. Poppy and, Ginger and Cinnamon have all gone totally broody. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see, but we have all these fairy lights. I'm coming, chickens. So this is the yard. I don't want to like fall backwards and die. I hear you, chickens. I'm a coming. I'm so sorry. But yeah, they grunt at me every time. I'm like, go lay some eggs. And they're like, eh. And I'm like, stop it. So that was very... they're all solar lights. Because part of it was like, if I'm going to be... I'm coming, honey. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm a bad chicken mom. Oh God, do you guys hear them yelling at me? What? Why isn't that one on? Some of these lights don't stay. I'm coming. Oh my gosh. She's so upset at me. She's, Mom, you can't get in my house. Come on, girls. I'm a coming, loves. Excuse me, Poppy. Okay. Yeah, that's all of them going to roost. Thank you so much for reminding me. Okay, because I don't know if y'all can see, but Ginger's sitting on top of the rabbit cage, and they're just going up into their little coop. Come on, girls. Let me set this one here. She's just clucking. She might need some help in. Come on. Oh, it's hard being a bird. It's so hard being a bird. Oh. Okay, come here, Nutmeg. Okay, you're not nearly so grumpy. Okay. How many chickens is that? Do we got another one? There's a... Good Lord. Hey, Cinnamon. I know. Hush. I know. Go on. You're okay. No, you gotta go. There you are. I think, is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. Okay. Okay, so now that all of the chickens are inside, thank you so much for reminding me. But yeah, this is our coop setup and our hutches. Like, so at night, we've got the little fairy lights here, and I still haven't put in all the fairy lights that I'd like to. Yeah, we've got lots of kale and stuff for the rabbits. But, and some of these fairy lights that I've been getting just turn themselves off every couple of days, so I keep having to come back and like turn them back on. Oh, right on. I know. Oh, I wish I could keep ducks, but they're a little messy for our little coop back here. Man, right now it looks kind of like runway strips, but whenever we get more, the plants grow up a little bit more, it won't look quite so geometric. I don't know, we can kind of hang out here for a hot minute until the lightning bugs come out. But I am going to come around the front here. Yeah. Now, over here by the pond, it's a little too shady to really get any good, like, solar lights going. It is a beautiful night, though. I don't know if y'all can catch that sunset. Just not a cloud in the sky, hardly. I know, right? When I come through here, we've made so much progress in the shade garden. Oh no, you haven't seen a lightning bug in 40 years? Well, I'm gonna sit out here until we get some lightning bug action. Okay, it's really dark now, you guys. Because we're on the shade garden side of the house. It's actually, I can't believe it's May and I have to wear a jacket. Question, where did you get the mannequin torso on which you showed off the oriental chainmail weave? Store Supply Warehouse on their eBay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm gonna maybe get it to come on. There it goes. Yeah, so oh no. Yeah, there was a tornado warning not too long ago, and you can see here we've got some that edge the top edge. This is gonna sound demented, but when I was a kid and we lived at the campground, I would take their butts, like the little glowy butts, and paint my face with them with like little glowy bug guts. Like I needed to get out more. I gotta put this here real quick so I can close the gate. But it's like, but I would do like little glowy war paint on my face. Okay, at least it's not just me, Dallas. I know, right? But this is the same child that, like, in the pond, like, at the campground, I would go and I'd swim, like, underneath the scum, and then I'd come up underneath it. But yeah, so we've got the fairy lights that kind of edge along here on this side of the shade garden. So I'm going to want to do a whole nother string. Yeah, I probably contributed in my youth to, yeah, Swamp Thing. So it's no wonder that I have a very good immune system as an adult, considering I was swimming in, like, petri dishes. But yeah, one more view of the backyard. Oh, wore the light as a ring on her finger when a girl. That's so cool. But yeah, this is our nighttime garden. And we're actually, I think next time we do a late night burn like that, or a late night live stream, we might go ahead and do a burn too. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, well, speaking of health, I'm actually really excited because I'm down 7 pounds. And I know that weight is not a direct, like, correlation to health, but I'm 200, I was at 235. I was like, I need to lose some weight. I have a history of diabetes. I need to be more active. Like, I want to be, you know? Back into the house. And so since, like, probably in the past month, I've lost, like, 7 pounds. Thank you. Well, it's Randy and I have been going on walks, like, what, for an hour?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's grainy.
No. So, I don't know if you saw this or not.
Oh, okay.
The last one.
Show me when you got the YouTube notification that you were streaming. We abandoned our Adventure Week Pokemon one. Oh my god! Who posted that?
Someone while you were out there with the chickens.
Oh man, that's really amazing. Yeah, well, I didn't stay out till we had any. I think it's actually a little chilly tonight. There weren't very many bugs out at all. Even the frogs haven't come out yet. Yeah, and that's the thing that's posed the biggest difficulty for Randy and I is we were spending, you know, some of our car trips were 17 hours long, you know. And it's just all the excuses and reasons in the world of why we did gain probably 80 pounds over the past decade. Like 80 pounds each. But we've also decided that there's no excuse in the world that's going to keep us from shedding it. So, yeah, puppy smoochie time. Okay. Gosh, I love hanging out with you guys. You're like, more fun stuff. And I'm like, okay. Oh, Michelle asks, between the hoop dancing, yoga, and bicycling, how are you not active enough? And it's mostly because left to my own devices, I can very easily eat like 5,000 calories in a day. Like, legit. Like, I eat like a garbage disposal. Hey, puppies, come love on me. No, there's a lazy dog. Come here. He's like, Mama's asleep. What is it? Yeah. Harley is upstairs in her room because she just got fixed, like neutered or spayed, or yeah, the girl version of getting her balls nipped. And oh, you poor sleepy puppy. But she's gonna be going to her new forever home on Sunday. Yeah, spayed. She got her no-nose taken out. Jesse's right. You are good and let me get my beauty sleep. He knows that if I don't get like a solid 10 hours of sleep, I get like the sleepy version of hangry. Which is worse. She is a big baby, but she needs a home where like she's more the center of attention and it's like we travel too much. What did he do?
He's just there on your live stream like
just agreeing with me. He's my buddy. Hey, Z. What's really cute is if I sit here and just do my hand like this. He'll like, if he wants attention, he'll come and like flip his nose up under my hand. Hey, buddy, they're talking to you. Don't ignore them. They're being nice. Hey, you want back up here? You want back up? And this is Sam, the little...
Yeah.
Ooh, 6 dogs. Yeah, there's he goes. Oh, God, they're making messes. Oh, well, that's my own fault. Hey, Sam. Do y'all want to see the face of... They are... How old are they? In the eyes of a Sam dog. Oh, and this is... He just does that all the time. He just sticks his face. Hey, Sam, baby. And little Z dog. How old are they? Were they born in...
They were born in November.
Yeah, 2009, maybe? I don't know. They're like 6 years old. Old enough that Sam's getting a gray beard, aren't you, baby boy? Garbage breath. My dog demanded snuggles and jumped on the bed while you were walking through the garden. Oh, well, it's a good, yeah, 8. Ooh. But yeah, probably like the most heart-wrenching, like meme or picture I've seen on the internet recently was like they might not be like your whole life, but you're their whole life, and it's like Well, thanks, Angela. I'm so glad you made it home safe. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, are there more questions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question time. Oh my gosh. Randy would love a little dachshund, like a little wiener dog.
How long were you crafting before you started doing tutorials of projects you work on?
The question is, how long had I been crafting before I started doing tutorials on the projects I was working on? And that's my first tutorial was back in 2012, and I had started professionally crafting in 2008. So 4 years worth of crafting under my belt before I started doing tutorials. So
Okay. What books would you recommend for doing chainmail?
Ooh, the question is, what books would you recommend for doing chainmail? That's a really good question that I don't have an answer for because I've learned all of my chainmail off of mailartisans.org. They are phenomenal. Like, there's some tutorials that are posted don't have as good of pictures as other ones, but for the most part, like, it's just such a wealth of information. So unless you really want to buy a book, save your money, spend it on rings instead, and just go to mailartisans.org. And just follow all the free tutorials on there. And then also here on YouTube, there's a lot of different, I know there's some people who do some chainmail tutorials, but no, there's a lot of really good artisans here on YouTube who do very well instructed tutorials and can help you out kind of on your chainmail path.
Have you ever tried Viking knitting?
Viking knit?
Uh-huh.
The question is, have I ever tried Viking knit? And I guess I call it Viking weave, but it's, yeah, I love it. It's like, I think I have a sample of it buried over my mess somewhere. Ooh, my throat. Okay, next question.
Can you maybe do a video on you making your rings when you're wrapping and sewing?
The question is about if I can make a video about how I coil and cut my rings for chainmail. And, we already have one up here on, YouTube somewhere. I'm not really in a position right now to be able to find the video and then share it to y'all, but, if you search, like, coil and cut rings, Yvonne Williams, it should pop up, or, Ringinator, Yvonne Williams, like, I'm not really good at, like, searching stuff on I'm just here on the internet, I don't actually know how to use it.
Okay, do you have any suggestions for teaching crafting classes? I haven't taught people in craft, or to craft in bulk before, and I'm not sure how to organize it.
Okay, the question is, do you have any tips on teaching a class? Make sure that you have enough tools and materials for everybody. That's, you need to blog.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, guys. Man, that's
it's not showing up for me until...
Oh, really?
a long
Randy's
time
got
after.
some pretty serious lag today, you guys, so, please be patient with the trolls. Yeah. Good gravy. It's like, no, I hoard that stuff to myself in the basement, you weirdos. Sorry. See, this is why I shouldn't be allowed on the internet. Yes, please, Brooke, if you found the link, please place it. They are. And, best way to deal with trolls is just not feed them, then they kind of, like, weed themselves out. What were we talking about, though? I forget.
Cleaning and cutting?
No, after that.
Oh,
Oh, nope. For teaching classes. Gosh, just good thing you like me, otherwise. For teaching classes, make sure you have the tools and materials for everybody. And, like, kinda dry run it first, maybe? Like, maybe have a friend over who doesn't have, like, any crafting experience. Okay. I'm gonna drink some more coffee for just a sec and let my brain get on straight. And maybe practice doing the design that you're going to be teaching a couple of different ways. That way, like, sometimes the way that you're doing something when you're completely awake and not, like, bleary-eyed or anything is going to come out very different from if you're tired. So try making the bracelet throughout different parts of the day. Try different tools, try different ways of holding the tools, and try to always, when I'm teaching, I try to put it through the perspective of someone else who doesn't have 9 years of experience, who doesn't have the wealth of knowledge and experience that I've been able to gain over these years. And consider just from a different perspective, and be patient with them, be patient with yourself, and just being friendly always kind of helps, whenever you're teaching a class. So, next question.
Do you do other crafts? I'm more of a crochet person. I taught myself, and I'm a lefty.
Right on. The question is, do I do other crafts? And then I do crochet and knit. Though I'm actually better at crocheting than I am at knitting, but I can read a knitting pattern better than I can a crochet pattern. But I don't know, they're both so time consuming that I don't get to do them as much as I like, because I personally haven't had a whole lot of success selling the things that I make. So usually it's, if I crochet something, it's a gift for someone. My favorite piece that I had made that was for a gift from it was for a gift for a friend from back in high school, was it was one of the scarf hoodies that it was crocheted for the main part, and then I had done a knit, 5 ribbon Celtic knot along the whole length of the scarf. And that was probably my favorite piece that I've ever made. And I hope I hope they still enjoy it. So, next question.
Do you have any videos on rooting clippings? I'm having some trouble with mine.
Rooting clippings?
Mm-hmm.
I've done a couple of videos on how to root, like how to take cuttings of Dracaena plants. Not Dracaena. Dieffenbachia, the dumb cane. As well, this stuff right here. This plant. I've done that one. I've done the pothos plants. Those root really easily, as well as like ivy. But some plants, they don't want to root. And so I recommend growing plants indoors by Reader's Digest, or like house plants, or like kind of research the plant and make sure that it's something that does better, because you might need to like graft it onto something, or I don't know. Okay, next question.
What do you do when you're working on something and you just hate the project the whole time and don't want to finish it?
The question is, what do I do when I'm working on a project and I hate it the whole time and I don't want to do it? That's basically me every time I've had to coil and cut rings. That's my least favorite thing in the world to do. And I just bear through it. It's because I do this, it's something I would enjoy as a hobby, but it is my job. It's Randy and I do this as for our living, so it's like, and we're really financially motivated, because it's like, we have like bills and stuff. And so it's, and I'll bear through it. And then I give myself like little rewards, like a nice cup of coffee. Randy and I coiled almost 200 coils in the past 2 days. I don't know, we coiled a lot, so I was like, I'm gonna have another cup of coffee today because that makes me happy. And it's sometimes, like yesterday we did a bunch of coiling, and then we went on an hour-long walk up at the municipal park. Yeah, it's just something that's necessary to be done, but you just gotta do it. And so try to mix in a little bit of fun, maybe put on your favorite kind of music or your favorite show that you can have going in the background. Hey, Tom Clancy from Brazil. Okay, next question.
Next question. How do you figure out what to price a bracelet or necklace made of chainmail?
Okay, the question is, how do I figure out how to do the pricing for a necklace or a bracelet made of chainmail? Just for me, in the booth, I do like, most of our bracelets, like, will start at $10, and that's for like a very large ring in a very simple weave. So it doesn't take a whole lot of materials at all. And then they kind of go up to, like, we sell our dragon scale bracelets for like 40 or 50. And so then a necklace, if it's 3 times the length of the bracelet, then they'll start at 30 and kind of work their way up from there. And so a lot of it is, if you search on Etsy and see what price point the audience you're hoping to market to, like if they're used to paying $60 for that style of bracelet and that type of material, by all means charge $60, you know. We do a lot of anime conventions, so the market there is notorious for like preferring a lower price point. A lot of them are teenagers. They don't really have, most of the time, a good understanding of the value of $1. Hey Brooke, I don't actually have an Etsy. My online store is backtooearthcreations.com. Dan asks, I love your leatherwork. Any chance you would make a guitar strap? If yes, I have a $50 budget that is negotiable. I'll even pay shipping. If you want to send me an email with your preferred length.
It's going to be a while.
What? Yeah, it's, like I had said before, I'm about 3 months behind. Oh my god, there's a turkey in the oven. That isn't code for anything. I actually put a turkey in the oven today. And it's, oh god, how long has that bird been in the oven? Do you think it's done yet? I'm pretty hungry. Like.
Okay, next question.
Next question. I would love to make you a guitar strap, but it's going to take probably like 1,000,000 years. So email me. Okay. Next question.
Have you ever worked with PMC, precious metal casting?
No, the question is, have you ever worked with precious metal clay? I haven't. I want to so bad. I think I'm going to make that one of my goals on Patreon, is that whenever we hit like that goal, I'll actually be able to make the investment into like the kiln and all the stuff that it takes to do precious metal clay. Yeah, please email me, Dan. It's backtoearthcreations@yahoo.com. So, and Brooke, it was like a 22-pound turkey, and I put it in. We had gotten back from going on our walk today, hadn't we?
Yeah, definitely.
What time was it? So it was like maybe 3 o'clock. But it was also still mostly frozen because our fridge is. If you could delete Tom Clancy's Brazil.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I love how y'all watch out for me. Y'all are so kind. Like, I do want to take a moment to thank all of you guys for all of your support and everything. Yeah, brain fart. Welcome to my life. Like, it smells like brain fart in here. We need some Febreze. But, y'all have really, like, we started this year off at 5,000 subscribers. And yesterday I hit 30,000, you guys. In 5 months to go up that much, it's mind-blowing. And not to mention the support that you guys are giving on Patreon and stuff, and it's just words are hard. So I'm mind-blown. I don't even know what to do. Like, so I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. And then I wanted to let you guys know, this is like, it's not really top secret, but it hasn't been announced on their, it hasn't been announced on their website yet, but for anybody who is going to be in the Kansas City area, or the Missouri side of Kansas City, on June 29th through July 2nd, I'm actually one of the guests at SawesomeCon, SausomecON, in Kansas City, Missouri. If you guys want to check it out on the internet, you know, where we are right now, I'll be teaching classes there. Wire wrapping, chainmail, costume design, all sorts of stuff. So I think it's like $30 for a full weekend badge. So if anybody wants to go and take one of my classes in person, this is a fantastic opportunity to get to do that. So I wanted to let you guys know before they share it on their page and stuff, but they're still doing weekend badges and day badges and stuff. So I'm really excited. And hopefully, it took 5 months. Well, technically it took since 2012, but it took 5 months for us to get 25,000 more. Like, our is huge. Well, that's for 1 million subscribers until we get married. So we still have like 970,000 to go. So
alright, next question.
Next question, yeah.
By chance, do you know how to propagate a Chinese money tree and a dragon tree? I have a 9-foot dragon tree that won't fit back in my house after summer.
Oh no.
But I don't want to lose it this winter.
The question is about how to propagate a dragon tree, or what was the other one?
Chinese money tree.
A Chinese money tree. I would start now by taking some clippings of green growth, which is like this year's growth, and put it in some rooting hormone and put it in water and seeing how that kind of takes hold, because you might be able to prune the plant back now. Like in a month you'll know whether or not it's going to be sending out roots, or if you're going to need to like do a different method. But you can prune the whole plant back to a more manageable size and root all of those little starts. So, but start off with just 1, maybe 5 if it's a huge plant, to get a good test batch to see if they will take root, and then go from there, because you don't want to just demolish it back all at once. And pruning it back now, it'll have a whole year of growth, making it all bushy and nice again. So hey Trisha. Yeah, that's Adam Savage sharing our Dragon Eye of Sauron tutorial is still like Sorry. I'm pretty excited about it. And it's been a while.
Next one?
Ooh, yes, next question.
Oh yes, your music. Do you make it available?
All of my music that I've done, like on my guitar or like me singing and stuff, are here on YouTube. I don't have it available for download anywhere, but y'all can download it and do whatever you want with it, I guess. Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's not like, of all of my skill sets, that is like my worst. So, but I like it, and I feel very strongly that you don't have to be an expert to enjoy what you're doing. So, and I figure if I never practice, I'm never going to get any better. So, okay. Next question.
Are you a night owl or an early bird?
The question is, are you a night owl or an early bird? I think we saw it as like a picture on Facebook or something, but it was like, I am not an early bird or a night owl. I'm an insomniac pigeon. This just like, I don't know. In a perfect world, I'd be able to wake up at 6 o'clock and like perfectly function. It doesn't matter what time I wake up. I am not useful until after 10 o'clock. So much of it is just me like stumbling around, grunting at things until 10 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, I can work now. But I'm also like, it's 9:30. I want to go to bed. So yeah. Yeah, and that's true. It's so much of, some nights we'll stay up until 3 in the morning. Other nights it's 10 and we're already in bed. So, and coffee, actually, I sleep perfectly well after, like, I can drink coffee all day and then be like just out. Yeah, I'm a zombie morning person, Brooke. It's just, it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. We should be sitting side by side. You want me to go sit by Randy, you guys?
No, I'm good.
You don't want to be on the camera?
I'm doing too much stuff.
Oh, Randy doesn't want to be on the camera. Which is sad, because he's all the way over there.
Next question.
What are we going to do? Randy!
What are you calling your subscribers / followers?
What am I calling them?
Yeah.
I don't know, my friends. Just hook up a caffeine IV while I sleep. Yeah, like prep for in the morning. Mr. Zero needs deleted. Thank you, guys. To answer a question, to work on the dragon eyes, you don't have to use the same tools that I use. Toothpicks, the tip of like an empty ballpoint pen might have a lot of really cool effects. The tip of a calligraphy nib might actually do some pretty neat stuff. You could like turn it sideways, just anything pointy that you can find.
Next question.
Next question.
Where is the best place to find out about Renaissance fairs and such? I live in Montana and there's nothing up there.
Well, the question is, where's the best place to find out about Renaissance festivals? Honestly, just Googling it, maybe finding it on Facebook. Yeah, just looking them up by state, works out really well. Thanks, Tiffany.
Next one.
Yes, please.
Can you make a video? Can you make dragon eyes with anything other than the tools you have? Like a
Already answered that one. Oh, that's the last question. What? I'm awake at 4:20. What does that make me? Sleepy. Vonians? Voniacs. Oh my god.
I kind of like Von Hooligans.
Von Hooligans. I don't know. Like, one of my favorite nicknames from high school was Vonster Monster. So, I don't know. I will let y'all name yourselves. Call you what you will. Is a rose by any other name. You're all still my friends regardless of what you call yourselves. But I do really like Voniacs. Like, oh my god. Are we gonna have to make t-shirts, guys? The Von Rons. Gosh, that's really sweet, you guys. Von Rands. Okay, I don't know if I've told you guys about Randy and I's name story, about his Randy Von channel name. That was our... Hey, MG. We were playing with our niece, Maddie, Von Hooligans. And, sorry, I can't even focus right now. You guys are too sweet. Yes, we will be in Jefferson City, Missouri, on June 15th through 18th for, CosplayCon in Jefferson City, Missouri. And it's killing me because it's the same weekend as, brain fart, it's one of the Master Gardener, like, thingies. So this is, I haven't added it to Patreon yet, you guys, because I decided literally right this second. But if you pledge, like, the highest pledge marker, which, like, probably 75, that we're going to get t-shirts made. And if somebody pledges 75, they get a t-shirt along with all of their other stuff. But I don't know, we'll have to figure something out because we'll do a monthly giveaway for a t-shirt. We'll figure it out because we're going to have to figure out sizing. And there's, like, a whole bunch of stuff. Whenever we're out of town, one of our good friends and their daughters comes over and they house sit for us. To get back to the story, sorry, thank you guys for the monsters. Maddie was, like, not even 2 years old yet, you guys. And it's like she's the daughter that we didn't get to have. She is so precious to us. Both of my nieces.
3, probably.
I don't know. She wasn't talking in full sentences yet.
Yeah.
But everybody in our family, because, like, Randy and I, like, travel like we're conjoined twins or something. I'm gonna have to turn off the text real quick so I stop getting completely distracted by y'all being adorable. We were playing Marco Polo in a pool at somebody's house, and Randy and Maddie were swimming around. And did I have my eyes shut?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going, Marco, and she and Randy were going, Polo.
I was going Polo.
And then she would go, Randy Vaughn. And it's because, in, like, Randy and I travel everywhere together, and so everybody, Randy and Randy and Vaughn, you know, Randy and Vaughn are coming over, and so she just kind of smushed it together, and is it still going? It says I have a very bad connection. It says I'm back.
It says live stream offline.
Am I back? Back again. It says poor connection.
It gives me a...
Internet, why you fail me? Is anybody back in?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, is it back?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. It went offline and it came back. Yeah, I don't know what it is with our internet. Like, our house has plaster Randy Vonics. I like that one, too. I think I'm going to have to set up another poll on Patreon. If everybody wants to put in the different names that they would like to, that they would like to see. Yeah, I am a little bit. Actually, a lot of the potted plants are outside in the yard still. So, do we have any more questions, though? No, not yet. I'm back.
You've been going for an hour.
Yeah. But I want to go for a little longer. Okay. I'm having fun hanging out with everybody.
Yeah,
and I really don't want to have to keep coiling rings tonight. Like,
I've got to record it sometime.
I know. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to count. Floyd asks, have you thought about trying your own anodizing? You don't have to have a Patreon. Well, you don't have to be a patron to vote. Maybe I'll put it together. I'll figure out somewhere to do the... I don't know if I did, Debbie. Can you comment again? Yeah, I gotta deal with that turkey that's in the oven, too. I'm gonna get in there and it's gonna be glaring at me to be like, excuse me, do you know how long I've been in here? Oh, gosh, Vaughn, focus. We can do this. I'll have to count and see how many houseplants we have. What about your turkey? Have you thought about doing your own anodizing? I want so badly to do my own anodizing. It's gonna take... I have very bad connection again. Oh, you're killing me, computer. I really want to do my own anodizing, but it's like a $3,000 investment to get a full setup going for us to do the way that we'd like. We could invest less and have a much smaller setup, but we're big into going big and like all out. So next question is, what kind of cosplay do you do or have done? I really enjoy original characters that are based very much in the realm of like fantasy and like just stemming a lot from like comics and video games and high fantasy and just like my own imagination, and just like I love dressing up as woodland critters. Like there's a big influence from the furry crowd too, a little bit. Like I love anthropomorphic stuff. Like one of my favorite movies growing up was actually like a recording of Cats the musical, like Rum Tum Tugger is a curious. Anyways, so Cassandra, if you come to America, I would love to meet you. I'd actually love to go where you are. I want to travel the world one day. Like that would be amazing. Sapling forming with long green limbs and wire to make sculptures. That'd be really cool. Do they? I had no idea the Ring Lord had an anodizer. Question is, what herbal teas besides black tea and chai do you like? I make tea blends this weekend to sell some. Ooh. I don't drink mint as much. I like taking baths in mint. I really like white tea. Like that's the one that I do like with berries in it. Is Tazo, Tazo, however that's pronounced, has like a white berry blossom. That's so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. I also really like the orange jasmine green tea, but I'm up for trying anything like 5 times. So So when are you sending me the burnt fairy house? I'm taking that to my grave. No, sorry. You'll have to pry it out of my cold dead hands.
I think I'm like severely lagging because I'm not seeing any of the stuff you're reading.
Okay, these are much older comments. Oh. Hey Sherry, I'm 28. I plan on making SFX makeup videos. I already got one up first, a baby video, and probably jewelry too. Right on. Just wanted to let you know that after 5 years, I picked up my tools again and finished a pair of dragon wing ear-ups. Wanted to show them to you. Woo! Well, I'm not a lady. I'm a, like, swamp troll? Yeah. Aw, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I cosplay as a fawn. I want to get into making fairy wings. I'm American. Like, just, we've basically, growing up, I traveled around, like, we've moved every 3 years as a kid. So, very well-traveled, I guess. I realized at an early age that people are people wherever they are. So, like, I never really had a whole lot of, like, state pride or school pride or, like, yeah, go our team. It's like, ah, we're all on the same team, guys. So, but, I don't know. We're on definitely a less well-traveled path, a less beaten path. Awesome. I'm wanting to do a Seder for the next Renfest. Have you done furry stuff? I do a lot of, like, furry partial type things. I'm working on some bigger clippity-cloppity hooves. That's gonna be really fun. Yeah, I'm keeping that burnt fairy house. Ooh, chamomile tea is really good. Oh, Valerie, a sample box would be fantastic. Do you age any of your wire wrapping? Sherry asks, do I do any antiquing on my wire wrapping? I can. I do have some liver of sulfur, but I prefer to use enameled coppers. That way they don't turn people green. But that's just what I've had success selling. Swamp Thing. I don't blow up my house. Have you heard you should start a friend. That'd be so cool. Ooh, don't tempt me, MG. That sounds really good. Bye, Tiffany. Thanks for hanging out. Jordan asks, can you wire wrap alphabet letters? If not, the whole alphabet, maybe just some words. I've always wanted to try some different, some different wire wrapped words and letters and stuff. So I'll try that out and definitely share the results with you. How do I make heels. Yeah, now, I love the concept of hoof heels, but it's like, I know me, and I can barely walk in flats. Period. So I'm making clippity-cloppity hooves that are just like platform shoes. That way it's going to have the look of those really cool heels, but I will hopefully be able to wear them without dying to death, and be able to wear them for more than like 20 minutes without becoming the sore foot version of hangry. So green tea's amazing. But our connection is cutting in and out so much, you guys. My favorite color is peacock colored or this color. All my favorite colors. Tie-dye is my favorite color. Like, easily, hands down. Like, peacock colored tie-dye is my favorite. Y'all are funny. But I think we're gonna go let that turkey out of the oven.
Oh, it's mad.
Yeah, Randy's like, ooh, it's mad. So, thanks you guys so much. I've really enjoyed hanging out with you guys, except for that I get like really, if y'all think I'm brain farty in the afternoon when I'm shooting videos, like, I feel like this is the most brain farty I have ever been. So we're basically going to take the turkey out of the oven, pop it in the fridge, and go pass out. So, well, Randy actually has to shoot some videos. So if you guys want to see video of Randy and I sleepy smiting, go check Randy out. Yeah, I'm gaming with you tonight, baby. This is happening. We're going to pwn some noobs or something. I'm not very good at video games. I just heard that word before. So yeah, please check us out on Randy Von. We're gonna go and play some video games before going to bed because we're professional adults and I should be working, but nope. Okay, bye guys, I love you. Check us out on Patreon if you want to support more free tutorials and blah 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 blah. Love you guys, bye. Bye everybody, night night. Yeah, I want to stop streaming.